Ever tried sleeping in a hot, stuffy tent? Or freezing your butt off at 3 a.m.? Yeah, camping comfort just got a serious upgrade. Meet the Zero Breeze Mark III, basically a mini air conditioner and heater that fits right in your camping gear. This thing keeps you cool when it's blazing hot, and warm when it's freezing cold. It's got several modes, so whether you want a quick blast of cool air, a gentle setting to help you sleep, just a fan to keep air moving, a drying mode for damp gear, or full-on heat, it's all there with one tap. Here's the clever part. It uses a dual hose system to pull in fresh air and push out the hot air, so it actually works like a real AC unit, not just a fan blowing warm air around. And get this, it only needs about 500 watts to run, so it won't drain your battery setup in an hour. This electric unicycle hits 85 kilometers per hour, and it costs less than a used car. Meet the Leapercom Veteran Pattern, one of the most powerful electric unicycles on the market right now. Let's start with the basics. It hits a top speed of 85 kilometers per hour and can travel up to 100 kilometers on a single charge. That's serious range for a single wheel. Under the hood, it runs a 3,000 watt motor paired with a massive 2,200 watt-hour battery. Translation? It climbs steep hills without breaking a sweat and accelerates fast when you need it to. The suspension is oil-based, mounted in the middle, with 80 millimeters of travel. Rough roads, rocky trails, this thing smooths it all out. The body is built from aircraft-grade aluminum, so it's tough without feeling clunky. At 40 kilograms, it's heavy on paper, but riders say it feels surprisingly balanced. Price? $3,599. You can grab it from U-Heels, Leapercom directly, or One Ride. If you're serious about high-performance riding, the Pattern might just be your next ride. What if your car could just fly away? No airport, no swap, no waiting. Meet Node Air, a company rethinking how we move, period. Their big idea? A flying vehicle paired with a detachable pod. That same pod can ride on the ground, then click into an aircraft and take off. No switching rides, no wasted time. The aircraft itself flies using 8 small propellers, giving it precise, stable control in the air. It can fly itself, or a pilot can take over. And these pods aren't just for people, they can carry cargo, or even respond to emergencies. This robot doesn't just hear you, it remembers where you left your keys. Meet Coco, a home robot that actually lives with you. Most smart assistants just sit on a shelf and answer questions. Coco is different. It moves around your home, learns your space, and remembers the things that matter, your routines, your favorite spots, even where you left important stuff. It builds a real mental map of your home. And as your life changes, Coco adapts with it. It connects with your smart home devices too. Lights, locks, appliances, all working together through one robot that actually understands your environment. The team behind Coco is testing it in real homes right now, making it smarter with every interaction. They're building versions for families, elderly independence, education, and research. This started as a simple memory assistant. Now it's becoming something much bigger, a robot that's not just a tool, but a true household companion. If you want to see what's coming next in home tech, subscribe, we cover it first. The home of the future just got a roommate. What if your car's tires could think, feel, and change shape while you drive? Meet the Goodyear Eagle 360 Urban, a tire that looks like it came straight out of a sci-fi movie. Instead of the usual round tire, this one is a full sphere. It connects to the car using magnetic levitation, kind of like how futuristic trains float above their tracks. That means the car could move in any direction, even sideways, like it's dancing instead of driving. But here's where it gets really wild. The outer layer of this tire is covered in something Goodyear calls bionic skin. It's packed with sensors, so the tire can literally feel the road beneath it. Rain starting to fall? The tire reacts instantly. Tiny actuators under the surface pull the tread inward, creating small dimples that grip wet roads better. Once the road dries up, those same actuators push the tread back out, smoothing it over again. So basically, this tire adapts in real time, changing its grip based on what's actually happening outside. It's not just a tire anymore, it's a smart, responsive piece of technology. If concepts like this excite you, stick around. There's a lot more futuristic tech coming your way. Innovation like this reminds us. The future isn't coming, it's already rolling in. Ever seen a toy that could survive your grandkids too? Meet the Scania S730 mini truck, and trust me, this isn't your average ride-on toy. Engineers used real 3D design and serious testing tech to build this thing, shrinking down the actual Scania S730 truck into a mini version kids can actually drive. It's built for kids 5 and up, right through to adulthood. Yeah, adults can hop on too. A 24-volt electric motor powers it, paired with a tough chain-driven system that just won't quit. The frame? Stainless steel, built to last. The cab's molded plastic, the tires are real rubber, and it rolls smoothly on any surface. Grass, gravel, pavement, doesn't matter. Want a toy your kids can hand down to their own kids someday? This is it, built tough, built to last generations. Imagine a ferry with zero exhaust, zero noise, and zero excuses. Meet the Volta Auto Express, Austal's new fully electric ferry, built to change the way we move on water. No diesel, no fumes, no engine roar, just clean, quiet power carrying passengers exactly where they need to go. This ferry runs on zero emissions. That means no pollution pumped into our oceans and skies, and a much smaller footprint on the environment. But it's not just about being green. It's about being smart. The Volta is built for short and medium trips, powered by advanced battery technology designed to keep performance high and running costs low. Step inside, and you'll notice the difference immediately. It's smooth, it's quiet, it feels modern, almost futuristic, but it's real and it's on the water today. Every detail, from the batteries to the design, was created with comfort and efficiency in mind. This is more than a boat. It's Austal's statement that maritime travel can be sustainable, silent, and still powerful. The Volta series proves the future of ferries is already here. Curious how electric ferries could change your daily commute? Stick around, because this is only the beginning. The tide is turning, and it's electric. Imagine a car with no steering wheel, no driver, and no emissions. Meet the future of city travel. This is the Continental B, and it might just change the way we move through cities forever. Picture this. A small, smart car that drives itself through busy streets, dodges obstacles, and keeps you safe, all without anyone touching the wheel. No stress, no traffic anxiety, just you, sitting back and enjoying the ride. The B is packed with advanced sensors and AI that constantly read the road in real time. It sees what's coming before you even notice it, and because it's fully electric, there's zero tailpipe pollution, just clean, quiet, efficient travel. Its compact size makes it perfect for crowded, tight city spaces where bigger cars struggle to fit. Think of it like a smart bee buzzing through a busy hive, small, quick, and always finding its way. This isn't just a concept. It's a glimpse into how smart cities might solve short-distance travel, blending safety, sustainability, and cutting-edge tech into one sleek package. If self-driving, zero-emission city cars excite you, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. The future of transportation isn't coming, it's already parked outside your door. You just replaced an entire gym with something smaller than a coffee table. What if one machine could do the job of 23 gym machines, and fit in a space barely bigger than a yoga mat? That's exactly what the AEKES1 Pro does. It takes up just 0.31 square meters, but gives you 185 different workout positions. No heavy weight stacks. Instead, it uses digital resistance, up to 220 pounds, adjustable 1 pound at a time. It even adapts the load based on how you're actually performing. And then there's the AI. Before you even start, it runs a full fitness assessment, strength, flexibility, endurance, posture, movement. A built-in camera tracks 42 points on your body in real time, watching your form on every single representative. If you start losing control mid-set, it automatically reduces the resistance to keep you safe. One machine, full gym, zero excuses. If this kind of tech interests you, hit subscribe. We cover the future of fitness every week. This tiny robot has feelings, and it's watching you right now. Meet the Emo AIBI Pocket Pet, a little robot with a big personality. This thing fits in your pocket, but don't let the size fool you. It's packed with an AI camera, voice recognition, and facial tracking, meaning it literally sees you, hears you, and reacts to you in real time. Those expressive digital eyes? They show emotions: happy, curious, surprised. This little guy responds to what's happening around it like a real companion would. Sit it on your desk or toss it in your bag. It travels with you. And while it's being adorable, it's also pulling its weight, sending reminders, setting alarms, giving you weather updates, all through cute animations instead of boring notifications. Connect it online and it jumps into full conversations using AI. Like having a tiny, always-on companion who actually gets you. AI isn't just on screens anymore. It's sitting right next to you. If that blew your mind, hit subscribe. More wild tech coming every week. This jet doesn't need a runway, or a pilot. Meet the future of air combat. Air combat is changing fast, and AI is taking the lead. Shield AI's X-Bat is a next-gen unmanned aircraft that takes off and lands straight up and down, yet still flies long distances like a full-size fighter. No runway? No problem. It launches from ships, remote spots, even forward bases, giving military teams way more flexibility. Powered by Shield AI's HiveMind system, it keeps flying smart even when GPS is jammed or signals go dark. It can dogfight, strike targets, scout enemy territory, and jam electronics, all in one aircraft. Its compact size means more jets, less hassle. This is the next era of military flight. Smarter, faster, freer. Want more breakthroughs like this? Hit subscribe. You won't want to miss what's next. The future of combat isn't manned, it's minded. Imagine never needing help to stand up again. This suit does it for you. Meet the Walk-On Suit F1, a robotic exoskeleton built for people with paralysis. Here's the wild part. It walks itself over to your wheelchair, lines up, and locks on. No helper needed. That's huge. It only weighs 25 kilograms, but don't let that fool you. Powerful motors at the hips, knees, and ankles give it real strength. This lets paraplegics stand up, walk naturally, even climb stairs and dodge obstacles. How? Smart AI keeps you balanced, using built-in cameras and neural networks that react in real time. It's basically learning how to move with you. Made from lightweight carbon fiber, this suit gives people their independence back. Hands-free, smooth strides, real mobility. If you want to see innovation actually changing lives, follow along for more. This isn't just a machine. It's someone's first steps in years. Imagine a wind turbine that doesn't just make power, it saves it for later. Meet Ocean Hydro Omni. Out in the open ocean, there's a machine quietly solving one of wind energy's biggest headaches. It's called Ocean Hydro Omni, and it's not your typical turbine. Instead of the usual blades, it uses a spinning vertical rotor, kind of like a tall column twisting in the wind. Some versions even swap that out for a giant kite flying high above the sea, soaking up stronger winds way up there. Here's the clever part. Most wind systems send power straight to the grid the moment it's made. But wind doesn't always blow when we need electricity most. So this system stores the extra energy underwater, using pressure and gravity, almost like a giant underwater battery. When demand rises, it releases that stored power right when it's needed. The kite version alone is massive, over 4,000 square feet, flying up to a quarter mile above the ocean. It can store enough energy for tens of thousands of homes, recharging in just a few minutes. It's not just clean energy. It's clean energy on demand. Curious how this could change offshore power forever? Stick around, because the ocean's not done surprising us yet. This motorcycle knows who you are. It reacts to your voice, your touch, even your body language, like it's alive. Imagine a motorcycle that actually knows you. Not just recognizes your key, recognizes you. That's Yamaha's Motoroid 2. This isn't your average bike. It's smart enough to balance itself, so it won't tip over even when it's just sitting there. It can tell who its owner is. And get this, it listens. Talk to it, wave your hand, and it responds, almost like a pet that happens to have wheels. The design is wild too. Its leaf-like frame actually shifts and adjusts depending on how you're sitting, and it sends little physical signals back to you, nudges you can feel. Yamaha built this thing to feel less like a machine and more like a companion, something that rides with you, not just under you. Right now, it's just a concept, you can't buy one yet, and there's no official release date. But if it ever does hit showrooms, experts guess it could cost around $10,000, based on similar electric bikes and the advanced tech packed inside. It's a glimpse at where transportation might be headed. This car weighs less than a grand piano, and it'll hit 60 miles per hour before you finish blinking. Meet the BAC Mono R. A car that looks like it escaped from a racetrack and somehow became street legal. Built by British company BAC, the Mono R dropped in 2019 as the upgraded version of their original Mono. And from the moment you see it, you know this thing means business. There are no doors, no roof, just you, a cockpit, and raw speed. The whole car is built from carbon fiber, titanium, and aluminum, because every single gram matters here. It tips the scales at just 555 kilograms. That's insanely light. That low weight paired with its engine gives it 613 horsepower per ton. The result? 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds. Top speed? Over 170 miles per hour. This isn't a car you buy for comfort. You buy it because you want to feel everything. Starting price sits at around $650,000, so if you need to ask, it's probably not for you. If this blew your mind, smash that like button. The road was never built for something this extreme. Imagine a train that doesn't run on tracks, but literally flies above the traffic. Picture this. You are stuck in terrible traffic, but suddenly, a sleek pod glides silently right over the cars. This is the flying train, a wild concept from a Russian engineering team called Dahir Insat. Instead of sitting on tracks, these futuristic pods hang from elevated rails high above the ground. It is exactly like a smooth roller coaster, but designed specifically for your daily commute. Because they are completely electric, they produce zero emissions, actively helping keep our city air clean. Plus, since they fly over the streets, they completely ignore annoying traffic jams, getting you to work in record time. The absolute best part? Building these high rails does not require tearing down existing city buildings or roads. It just drops right into our modern cities, making it a super smart, highly scalable fix for crowded urban areas. If you think this sounds like a total game changer, please drop a like and subscribe for more future tech. What if a robot's entire job was just to make you smile? Most tech is built to save you time. This one's built to make you feel something. Meet Automy. A tiny robot companion, small enough to slip right into your pocket. But don't let the size fool you. This little guy's got personality. Touch it, move it, wave at it, Automy reacts. And here's the cool part. It doesn't just respond, it grows. Its moods shift over time, so no two owners get quite the same experience. The newest version takes it even further. Big expressive eyes, ears that actually move, little visual tweaks you can customize, and a whole range of emotions it shows off, without saying a single word. Instead of talking, it uses sounds, animations, and tiny behaviors to build its own little character. One you actually start to bond with. Automy isn't trying to make you more productive. It's not chasing efficiency. It's chasing connection. And honestly, that might be exactly where personal robotics is headed next. Less about power, more about presence. Curious what that kind of companionship feels like? Go check Automy out. So maybe the smartest tech isn't the one that does the most. It's the one that makes you feel the most. What if you could ride a bike on water? No boat, no jet ski, just you, floating above the waves like magic. Meet the Hydrofoiler SL3, basically a bicycle that's learned how to fly over water. It's made by Manta 5, a company all the way from New Zealand, and it's turning heads for good reason. Here's the cool part. It's beginner friendly. You don't need to be some extreme athlete to hop on. Thanks to its foil design and sturdy one-piece frame, the bike actually floats upright when you're not pedaling. No tipping over the second you stop, which honestly, is a huge relief for first-timers. It's also built to travel. The parts click together without tools, so packing it up and taking it wherever you go is simple. Now, whether you want a chill cruise or a full-on workout, this bike's got you covered. There are 10 pedal assist levels to choose from, and the battery keeps you going for up to 4.5 hours. No noise, no fumes, Just smooth, electric-powered gliding, and honestly, it might just replace your jet ski. Manta 5's second generation is here, and it's ready to change how we think about water sports. Curious to see it in action? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's next. Because sometimes, the future doesn't drive, it floats. What if your mirror could read your body better than a doctor? Meet the Withings Omnia, a smart mirror that's basically your personal health command center. Step on its base, and it scans your whole body in seconds. Muscle, fat, water, bone density, even hidden belly fat, it tracks it all. Then it connects the dots with your sleep, workouts, meals, and heart data to build one clear health picture. The coolest part? A built-in AI voice assistant that breaks it all down in plain English, spotting patterns and giving you real advice. What if I told you NASA has a secret plan to float cities on Venus? Venus is basically hell. Its surface is hot enough to melt lead, crushed under insane pressure, and covered in toxic clouds. Landing there? Forget it, but NASA had a wild idea. What if we never landed at all? It's called Havoc, the high-altitude Venus operational concept. Instead of touching down, the plan is to float. Way up in Venus's upper atmosphere, about 30 miles high, the conditions are shockingly Earth-like. Breathable air pressure, manageable temperatures. It's basically the nicest neighborhood in the whole solar system, if you ignore what's underneath it. The idea is to send airships, like giant blimps, to drift up there. They could carry scientists, run experiments, and maybe even lay the groundwork for a floating colony someday. This isn't just fan fiction, either. NASA researchers Dale Arney and Chris Jones actually studied this concept seriously at Langley Research Center. What if a car built to conquer the world's toughest desert race could also drive you to the grocery store? Meet the Glickenhaus Boot, a machine that blurs the line between race car and daily driver. Under the hood sits a beefy GM-sourced 6.2-liter V8, cranking out 460 horsepower right out of the box. Want more? Slap on the optional supercharger and you're looking at a wild 650 horsepower. All that power flows through a smooth 6-speed automatic transmission, so you're not wrestling with gears while you're getting thrown around. Now here's where it gets interesting. The suspension has a massive 19 inches of wheel travel on each corner. That's not just a spec, that's the difference between smashing through rocks and boulders or gliding over them like they're speed bumps. What if your house could double in size? With the push of a button. Imagine a home that grows when you need it to, and shrinks when you don't. That's exactly what AC Future is building. They call it the AI Transformer Home, and it's not science fiction, it's happening right now. Picture a house that can nearly double in size once it's set up, giving you way more room to breathe, live, and relax. And here's the cool part, you get options. Want something that stays in one place? There's a stationary version. Need to move it? There's a towable trailer model. Want to hit the road completely? There's a drivable version built for life on the move. But it's not just about space. These homes practically take care of themselves. Solar power, smart energy storage, automatic climate control, even water recovery systems. Inside, it feels less like a tiny house and more like a sleek modern apartment, with premium appliances and furniture that adapts to your life. This isn't just a home. It's a glimpse into how we might all live tomorrow. Imagine your cargo container flying through a tube at airline speed. No traffic, no ships, no delays. That's not sci-fi. That's happening right now. Meet Hyperport, a wild new idea from Hyperloop Transportation Technologies that could change how goods move around the world. Instead of moving people, this system moves cargo. Shipping containers get loaded into sealed capsules that shoot through low-pressure tubes at incredible speeds. No air resistance, no friction from the road, just pure speed. Each capsule can carry 2 smaller containers or 1 big one, so it fits right into the shipping standards ports already use. The best part? It's built to work with existing ports, so there's no need to tear everything down and start over. The goal is simple. Faster deliveries, less highway traffic, and a smoother, smarter supply chain for everyone. The military just built a helicopter that flies itself, and it doesn't need anyone watching. Anduril's Thunder isn't just another military drone. It's a low-flying, unmanned attack aircraft built around one core idea: full autonomy from day one. No human pilot, no remote operator babysitting it. Thunder thinks for itself, using onboard computers that process everything locally, so even if communication cuts out, it keeps going. Your building's AC is smarter than your phone, and most people have no idea. LG just made commercial air conditioning genuinely intelligent, and it changes how buildings work. Their new system, the MultiV, doesn't just cool a space. It thinks. Built-in AI constantly reads temperature, humidity, energy load, and refrigerant data, all in real time, and adjusts itself automatically. If energy use spikes for no reason, it flags it. If something's about to go wrong, it alerts technicians before a breakdown happens. It even listens to outside noise levels and quietly dials back the outdoor unit so it doesn't disturb the area. For large buildings, that's massive. The system scales from 26 up to 96 horsepower, handling serious square footage without breaking a sweat. This isn't just climate control anymore. It's a building that learns, adapts, and optimizes itself, 24/7. If this is where HVAC is headed, subscribe, because the smart building era is just getting started. What if you could build a solar farm on water, and pack in twice the power? Most solar farms need a lot of land. But what happens when land runs out? You go to water. WattRack is a floating solar system designed to squeeze more clean energy out of every square meter of water surface. Built by Cell and Terra, it skips the usual walkways between panels and replaces them with built-in rails. So the panels sit closer together, producing up to 2.2 megawatts per hectare. But here's the smart part. A motorized trolley rides those rails, so maintenance crews can move across the entire array without a boat or ladder struggle. The panels face east-west, which cuts wind stress and keeps the whole structure stable. It works with standard solar panels, handles different tilt angles, and is built to last over 30 years. This one trailer can haul a massive power line spool, and one person can deploy it alone. Here's how. Meet the Stu cable drum roller trailer, built for the crews laying power lines and telecom cables across tough, unpredictable terrain. The whole frame is forged from high-strength MC700 steel. That means it handles serious weight on highways and rough construction sites without breaking a sweat. And the best part? One person can run this thing solo. The electronic braking system keeps everything controlled at highway speeds. Need to park on uneven ground? The hydraulic landing arms lift and stabilize the load automatically, no guesswork. Hitching to different trucks isn't a problem either. The drawbar adjusts in height, and a self-supporting jockey wheel locks everything into place cleanly. Once the spool is loaded, heavy-duty ball-bearing roller shafts hold it firm during transit, no shifting, no damage. Payload starts at 6,000 kilograms and scales up to 13,000 kilograms gross weight, with custom configurations available on request. If your crew is moving heavy cable regularly, this trailer was built specifically for that job. Drop your required drum weight or delivery region in the comments, and I'll point you toward the right spec. No floor space, no giant robot arms, just cables hanging from the ceiling. And it's moving 250 kilos like it's nothing. Meet Rocap. A robot that doesn't need legs, wheels, or a single inch of factory floor. Instead, it hangs from the ceiling, controlled by 12 strong steel cables, and glides through the air like a spider building its web. No bulky arms, no floor rails, no giant gantries taking up space. This thing can lift up to 250 kilos and cover an area the size of 2 basketball courts. This $1.2 million boat runs on hydrogen, flies above water, and hits 50 knots. And it's already racing. Meet Chase Zero, the boat that literally lifts itself off the water. It's used to support teams in America's Cup racing, and under the hood, 2 hydrogen fuel cells from Toyota, each pumping out 80 kilowatts of clean power. The hydrogen gets stored in special tanks, a plastic core wrapped tight in carbon fiber, and the fuel cells turn that hydrogen straight into electricity. No combustion, no exhaust, just power. That electricity drives 2 electric motors producing a combined 295 horsepower. The result? A top speed of over 50 knots, and a range of over 100 miles cruising at 40 miles per hour. But here's the coolest part. Chase Zero can foil. That means at high speeds, it physically rises out of the water. Less drag, more speed, more efficiency. All of this comes at a price tag of around 1.2 million euros. If this is what hydrogen looks like in racing today, imagine what it does to roads tomorrow. What if your indoor bike could actually feel like the real road? Tilt bikes are built for riders who want a more effective workout while taking indoor cycling to a whole new level. Designed for everyone from casual fitness enthusiasts to serious athletes, they deliver a realistic riding experience for everyday exercise, intense training, and even esports. What makes these bikes different is how much of your body gets involved. Riders can actually balance, steer, accelerate, brake, and move naturally, creating the feeling of riding outdoors while staying indoors. The Move Verde Tilt bike takes things even further with a range of built-in sensors and an algorithm-powered physics engine that recreates real-world forces like acceleration, deceleration, inclines, braking, and inertia. This cargo ship doesn't touch the water, and it's about to change everything. Meet Argo, a cargo ship that literally flies above the ocean. Here's how it works. Most ships push through the water, which creates a ton of drag and slows everything down. Argo uses underwater wings called foils that lift the entire hull above the surface. Less drag, way more speed. We're talking 40 knots. That's roughly double what traditional cargo ships manage. And it gets better. Argo runs on liquid green hydrogen and fuel cells, meaning zero direct emissions while it's moving. What if your glasses could show you the world, with all the information you need? INMO Air is a smart, hands-free wearable designed to bring useful digital information directly into your view. It features a powerful quad-core processor, an HD 720p camera, an advanced optical waveguide see-through display, Bluetooth and Wi-Fi connectivity, plus voice and gesture controls. INMO Air makes everyday activities easier by helping you stay connected, informed, entertained, and up to date wherever you are. And because it can work independently, you can leave your phone in your pocket and still access the features you need. The device also offers impressive navigation capabilities. Simply set your destination, and detailed directions can appear directly in front of your eyes, allowing you to follow your route in real time without constantly checking your phone. This thing takes off in a few hundred feet, and it's not even a real plane. Meet the Draco X, a virtual bush plane built for Microsoft Flight Simulator that feels anything but virtual. It's based on Mike Pay's real-world Draco, one of the most legendary bush planes ever built. And Got Friends didn't just copy it. They worked directly with Mike, using real data to get every detail right. Under the hood, a 680 horsepower engine swinging a massive propeller. It can lift off in just a few hundred feet. Big Tundra tires let it land on dirt, gravel, rocks, basically anywhere you point it. Inside, you get a fully loaded modern cockpit. The sounds, the flight feel, the way it handles at low speed and high altitude, all dialed in to match the real thing. It's actually included as a default aircraft in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. No extra purchase. Just load it up and go exploring. If you love finding remote, wild, impossible-looking places to land, drop a comment below with your craziest bush flying spot. The Draco X doesn't just simulate adventure. It is the adventure. This robot lifts 10 kilos, sees in 360 degrees, and thinks with AI in real time. Meet the machine that just made sci-fi look slow. Meet the Galaxia R1 Pro, a full-sized humanoid robot built for the real world, not a lab showcase. Standing 1.7 meters tall, it comes with 2 arms that move in 26 different ways. The grippers are strong enough to pick up 10 kilograms, so yes, it can handle serious work. The brain behind it? An NVIDIA chip that processes 200 trillion operations per second. That means it thinks fast, reacts fast, and works autonomously. It sees everything, front, sides, depth, full 360-degree awareness. Nothing sneaks up on this thing. You can even control it remotely using VR with millimeter-level precision. What if your truck could launch a flying taxi from its roof, anywhere on Earth? Meet the Land Aircraft Carrier, a massive electric truck that carries a 2-seat flying drone strapped to its back, ready to take off wherever the road ends. Here's what makes it wild. The truck itself can travel over 1,000 kilometers on a single charge. And while it's rolling, it charges the small aircraft 4 to 6 times over. So by the time you reach the middle of nowhere, your personal flyer is fully juiced and ready to go. Launching it is just as cool. Slide it out on rear rails, pop the roof open, and it lifts straight up, no runway needed. It debuted at CES and already pulled in over 7,000 pre-orders at around $276,000 each. Deliveries are planned for 2026, targeting tourism, rescue missions, and personal air travel. This isn't science fiction anymore. It's a truck that turns into an airport. If that blew your mind, hit subscribe. We cover the future before it lands. This car drives itself. No steering wheel, no driver, no problem. Meet ROI, a fully self-driving shuttle built in South Korea by a company called Autonomous A2Z. No driver, no fixed route, just smart tech doing all the work. ROI can carry up to 11 people at once, weaving through busy city streets on its own. That's what engineers call level 4 autonomy. Basically, the vehicle handles everything itself. No human needed, as long as it's running within its planned zone. But this isn't just about the tech. Step inside and you'll notice the little details. A big front screen keeps passengers in the loop. USB ports keep your phone charged. There's a ramp built right in, so wheelchair users can roll on with ease. The seats are shaped for comfort, and the climate adjusts automatically, so you're never too hot or too cold. Imagine a flying machine so massive, it could lift a truck straight into the sky. Meet the giant quadcopter, a concept designed by Deer and Sot that could completely change how we move things. Picture a drone, but way bigger, industrial-sized big. This machine is built to carry heavy stuff. Not just packages, think machinery, equipment, even people. It's got 4 huge rotor blades, just like the drones you already know, except scaled way up for serious jobs. The idea is simple. Replace trucks and cranes with something that flies. No roads, no traffic, no waiting around. Just point it in the air and go. The giant quadcopter could be a game changer for places that are hard to reach, remote villages, disaster zones, or crowded cities where roads just can't keep up. It's a bold mashup of drone tech and heavy-duty logistics, built for a future where deliveries don't need a highway. They just need open sky. Ever wanted to sleep under the stars without actually sleeping outside? Meet the bubble tent. Basically a giant see-through dome you can actually live in. It's roomy enough to fit 4 to 7 adults, so you can toss in a couch, a bed, even a little table, and it still feels like home. This one's 12 feet across, built with a tough ABS plastic frame and thick PVC fabric that's made to last. It's got a zip-up front door and 2 triangle windows you can seal shut when you want privacy. Every seam is double-stitched and waterproofed, so rain isn't a problem. The frame won't rust, warp, or crack, and it's light enough to set up almost anywhere. Because the walls are clear, you get a full 360-degree view of everything around you, while staying warm inside. And that see-through roof? Perfect for lying back and watching the stars. Would you sleep in one of these? Drop your answer below. Camping just got a serious upgrade. This tiny robot just made me feel guilty for leaving the house. Meet Vector, a palm-sized robot that actually has a personality. This little guy isn't just a gadget sitting on your shelf. He's always on, always aware, and always ready to interact. Vector uses a built-in HD camera to recognize your face, 4 microphones to hear you from across the room, and touch sensors that make him react when you pet him or pick him up. Ask him a question, he answers. Want the weather? Done. Need a timer set or a quick photo taken? Vector's got you. And when he's done helping, he drives himself back to his charging dock. No reminders needed. What makes him genuinely different is that he feels alive. His little animated face reacts, he explores on his own, and he avoids bumping into things like he actually cares about your furniture. He's not just a robot, he's the world's smallest roommate. If that sounds like something your home needs, drop a comment below. Would you get one? What if your yard could take care of itself, in every season, without you lifting a finger? Meet the Apollo Turf Storm, an AI-powered yard robot that mows your lawn, clears snow, and collects leaves, all by itself. This thing knows exactly where it's going. Using satellite positioning and AI vision, it maps your entire yard and moves with pinpoint accuracy, even on bumpy, uneven ground. Steep slopes? Not a problem. It handles inclines up to 45 degrees on all-wheel drive with high-grip tires built for tough terrain. And it doesn't quit easily. One battery charge gives you up to 6 hours of non-stop work, and when you need to switch tasks, just swap the attachment. Mowing deck, snowblower, leaf collector, done in seconds. Rain, dust, mud? It's built to handle all of it. This isn't just a lawnmower. It's your yard, on autopilot, every single season. If smarter outdoor living is your thing, subscribe. We cover machines like this every week. The future of yard care isn't coming. It's already here. What if your aircraft ran on both electricity and gasoline, and looked straight out of a sci-fi movie? Meet the Formula Drone 1, or FD1. It's a hybrid electric flying machine that takes off and lands vertically, no runway needed. 3 ducted fans arranged in a triangle formation keep it airborne, and it means business. Under the hood, 6 electric motors powered by a V12 gasoline engine sitting right up front, backed by 3 battery packs. So whether it's running on fuel or pure electric power, this thing stays in the air. And the design? Retro exhaust pipes angled backward. It looks like it flew straight out of the 1960s, but performs like the future. There's a company called Cognify. But the facility? It doesn't actually exist. Here's the strange truth. You've probably seen the name Cognify somewhere online. Maybe you're picturing a huge research campus, a high-tech lab, or some secret AI headquarters. Here's the twist. That place doesn't exist. We dug through everything we could find, and there's no single official building, plant, or campus called the Cognify facility. No records, no verified address, nothing. So what's actually going on? Turns out, Cognify isn't one company at all. It's a name several completely different businesses have picked up and made their own. There's a telehealth service using it for concussion care. A mental health counseling platform uses it too. A business tech company in Detroit runs under the same name. Add in a few analytics and AI brands, and you've got total chaos. Each one uses Cognify purely as a brand, a name on a logo, not a place on a map. That's why searching for it feels like chasing a ghost. So next time you hear Cognify, don't picture a building. Picture a name, borrowed again and again. Which Cognify did you think of first? Drop it below. Imagine sleeping underwater, without ever getting wet. This floating hotel suite is unlike anything you've ever seen. Meet the Athenea capsule, the world's first floating eco-luxury hotel suite. This isn't your average hotel room. It's a self-powered, unsinkable little bubble that floats right on the sea, giving guests a front-row seat to the ocean like never before. It's adventurous, it moves with the water, and it blends right into its surroundings, giving guests this incredible feeling of total freedom. Whatever kind of natural environment it's placed in, the capsule adapts to it, without harming a thing. That's the whole point. It's built to be eco-friendly from the ground up. But don't think eco-friendly means basic. Inside, everything matches the comfort and luxury you'd expect from a top international hotel. And the real magic? You get to admire the underwater world from inside a calm, peaceful glass bubble. The mind behind this? Naval architect Jean-Michel Ducasse. His inspiration came from a floating saucer in the 1977 Bond film, The Spy Who Loved Me. And here's the best part. These pods can go almost anywhere. No underwater foundation needed, so the natural habitat stays completely untouched. Ever wondered what a $1.6 million golf truck looks like inside? Picture this. A truck that's basically a golfer's dream on wheels. This is the tailor-made tour truck, and it's not just hauling clubs around, it's a full-blown performance lab. Inside, pros get access to the newest gear and expert fitting help, all in one place. The truck is actually 2 stories tall, giving it about 450 square feet to work with. That's a lot of room packed into a single vehicle. On the first floor, you'll find the main fitting area with several hitting bays, so multiple players can get dialed in at once. There's even a putting green right there, plus a lounge where golfers can kick back between sessions. Head upstairs, and it's a different world. You've got a meeting room, a full kitchen, and lockers for players to store their gear. All of this rolls in at an estimated price tag of $1.6 million. It's less like a truck and more like a mobile clubhouse built for champions. Imagine a vehicle that laughs at swamps, floats over rivers, and climbs mountains like it's nothing. Meet the beast that refuses to get stuck. This is the Sherp N1200, and honestly, it's built to handle almost anything the planet throws at it. Frozen tundras? No problem. Deep swamps? Easy. Under the hood is a 1.8-liter diesel engine pumping out 55 horsepower and serious torque, because this thing cares more about raw power than speed. It can climb obstacles a full meter high and tackle steep 35-degree slopes without breaking a sweat. Those giant, low-pressure tires aren't just for grip on mud, snow, and ice. They double as paddles, letting it swim across rivers and lakes. What if your tent could inflate itself? Bed and all. In under 2 minutes. Most tents feel like solving a puzzle in the dark. This one doesn't. Meet Air Nest. A single-wall, 3-season tent with a queen-size mattress built right in. One connected system for sleeping and shelter. Here's the cool part. An electric pump does the heavy lifting. It inflates the tent frame first, then fills the mattress through its own valve. No poles, no wrestling with fabric. Inside, an inflatable rib frame gives you real headroom, plus wide entry points and airflow that runs front to back, so it never feels stuffy. There's a zip-on vestibule for your packs and shoes, and pockets inside for your phone, a light, or a book. Oh, and that mattress? Pop it out and use it on its own, for stargazing, or floating in calm water. Space-wise, you're getting 42 square feet, roughly 74 by 74 inches, with 63 inches of height up front. The pump inflates up to 20 psi and shuts off automatically. Powered by a 15,600 mAh battery with a USB-C port and a built-in light. Imagine a machine that swims like a shark, sees like a submarine, and never needs a break. Meet the future of ocean exploration. Say hello to the Manta X, a next-level drone that works both on the surface and deep underwater. Think of it as a shape-shifter for the sea, built by marine tech experts to handle the toughest missions out there. It's packed with smart tools. Sonar that scans the seafloor, sensors that read ocean currents, underwater microphones, and sharp HD cameras. Basically, it sees and hears everything happening beneath the waves. But here's the cool part, it's not just for looking around. The Manta X can carry extra equipment and take on serious, complex jobs, even in rough conditions. This isn't just another gadget. It's set to change the game for ocean science, coastal defense, and deep-sea exploration. Whether it's mapping the coastline or diving into the unknown depths, this drone does it all, on its own, with barely any help. Simply put, the Manta X isn't just impressive. It's the future of exploring our oceans. What if your 6-hour drive turned into a 30-minute blur, or your car just took off into the sky? Imagine hopping into a pod, sealing the doors, and blasting through a tube with almost no air resistance. That's the idea behind Virgin Hyperloop. Using electric power and magnetic levitation, these pods could hit speeds up to 670 miles per hour. Picture this. The drive from San Francisco to LA usually takes 6 hours. Hyperloop wants to shrink that down to just 30 minutes. That's not a typo. The goal is simple. Get people where they're going faster, cleaner, and safer than ever before. Pricing isn't locked in yet, but early estimates suggest it could compete with plane tickets and high-speed trains. Don't expect to ride one tomorrow though. Passenger service is aiming for sometime in the 2030s, once safety approvals are locked down. Now flip to the skies. Meet the Bellwether ORX, nicknamed Volar. It's a sleek, wingless aircraft built for city hopping, seating 3 people and gliding smoothly between ground and air travel. This robot doesn't just move, it thinks, adapts, and works. And Hyundai just made it real. Meet the Hyundai Mobed, and it might just change how we think about robots. This isn't your typical single-job machine. Mobed is a mobile platform built to move through both indoor and outdoor spaces with ease. It uses AI, cameras, and sensors to read its environment in real time and stay balanced no matter the terrain. Here's what makes it special. It can raise or lower its body to handle uneven ground. Flat floors, rough paths, tight corners, it handles them all. And because it's modular, you can attach different tools depending on the job. Delivery, security, research, mobed slots right into real-world workflows without missing a beat. Hyundai isn't building a concept here. They're building a product. If this is where robotics is headed, the future isn't experimental anymore. It's already on its way to your door. This electric bike hits 33 miles per hour, but rides legally in every bike lane. Here's how. Meet the Infinite Machine Alto, a smart electric bike built for city life. It looks sharp, rides fast, and fits right into your daily commute without any drama. Under the hood, it packs a 2 kilowatts motor, but software quietly keeps it street legal, capping speed at 20 miles per hour in bike lanes. No license needed, no registration headaches. The battery slides right out for easy charging. 40 miles of range, zero wire mess, 2 people can ride, and you unlock it with your phone or an NFC card. Just tap and go. Even if the battery dies, GPS tracking and the alarm stay on, powered by a built-in backup battery. The Alto isn't just a bike. It's your city, simplified. If smarter commuting sounds good, hit subscribe.